Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Madam Aznita binti Ahmad. I am a teacher in SMK Seri Tualang. Today I would like to introduce to you my innovation, which is called Taboo or Talking Board. It is a speaking game where students can practice their speaking skills. So the first component for this game would be the board itself. So this is the board. Okay, what I did was I designed the template and then I printed it on an A4 paper. It is a slightly thicker paper than the white A4 paper that we use for printing. So depending on how many students does the teachers have, so the teachers have to print more than one board. So what I did was I printed it like on 5 to 4 different paper. Okay, so it can cater to a large group of students. The next component would be the decks. There are 2 decks. This is very important in order to play the game. One of the most important component for the game. The first deck that I would like to introduce to you is the topic deck. So these are the topic decks. There are more than 40 different topics printed on this deck of cards. Okay, what I did was on the front of the cards will be all of the topic, written topic. Okay, all of it. But at the back will be the topic itself. For example, the cause of bad environment comes from human, and then the next deck and the next topic will be man can live with dinosaurs. Okay, these are the topics. So the topics actually are related to the students based on their interests and also taken from the textbooks. And the next will be the opinion cards. So these are the decks, slightly smaller than the topic cards. This here contains more than 20 different expressions of agree, disagree, and slightly agree or partially agree. For example, it would be I see the point, but ... That is partially true, but ... Okay. The next component will be the dice. Okay, requires more than 2 sets of dice to play the game. And then would be the token. A token is actually a small item representing the students to play on the board. So each student will require a token and they will put their token on the start and then it will end on the finished square. Okay, the next clip will show my students playing the game on their own and they're already aware of the rules and they only will be helped if necessary. Thank you.
So what are we going to play today?
Today we are going to play Talking Board.
What is Talking Board?
Talking Board is a tool created by the teacher to improve the students' communication skills.
Oh, okay. Let's start the game. Let's everyone place our token on the starting. Okay.
I will start first. I got 5. The card says, mathematics is the hardest subject. I couldn't agree more. It is because mathematics is actually an easy subject if you do the revision well and you give full focus to the teacher during classes. I also think that there's a lot more subjects that is harder than maths, so it's not a big deal. What do you think about my opinion, Kirthi?
I agree with you, Nasuha, because I think mathematics can be easier if we focus on the questions or the equations more frequently and we do some exercise regularly, which helps us to get normalized with the questions. So I'll try my best. Next, I've got 9. The internet is the best way to do your shopping. That's right. This is because we can get the stuffs more in cheaper price, and not only that, we can find some review on the review board when we do some shopping on the Shopee or some other applications. Are you on the same page with me, Sailesh?
I'll be honest, actually I'm not on the same page with you because I disagree. I feel that shopping through internet is a bad way because sometimes you do not get the size that you want. Example, like you buy a shirt that size L, but then when you receive you get a size M. It's different than buying it face to face, than you touching the cloth, knowing its own what type of the cloth it is, and so. Okay, now my turn to 4 and 10. I got 10. Watching drama too much will cause people become lazy. I personally think yes, watching drama can cause people to become more lazy because when you're watching drama, you're too focused to TV, and sometimes without you knowing, the time passes by like it's very very fast. Like suddenly you're watching drama and then you see it's already night or it's already morning or something. So do you agree with me, Maulana?
I totally agree with you because I think watching drama too much can cause star syndrome. It's a syndrome that makes you think like you want to act. Okay, I got 7. All schools should let students bring gadget to school. I'm not so sure about that. I feel that if students bring gadget to school, they will not focus on class during the teacher teaching. But I also think bringing gadget to school is also an advantage. For example, you don't need to bring textbook, lighter thing to bring. How about you, Nasuha?
I totally agree with you because I honestly think that there's a lot of advantage that has in phones, in gadgets. So when we bring gadgets to school, it helps us to make it easier to study, and we can also do research easily. Like we don't have to bring a lot of books to do research. We can just search it up on the Google, and it's easier to do tasks like scrapbooks or something. You can do the digital ones. So now it's my turn. I got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the card says giving a gift is the best way to say thank you. I'm not sure about that. What if there are some people that give gifts to you in bad intention? Because nowadays we can see there's a lot of people receiving gifts, but actually it's like someone trying to send them black magic, right? And I personally think that there is a lot more ways to say thank you. It's not just giving a gift. Do you agree with me, Kirthi?
Yes, I totally agree with you as well because we have to take care of our safeness first, right? I think saying happy birthday or something other wishes are actually enough for them if we say it by our true heart. So it's now my turn. I've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The card says a historical place need to reserve for culture purpose. That's partly true, but sometimes not all the historical places should be conserved because not all of them are useful enough. For instance, in my opinion, I think that the famous Kota Informasa may be a part of historical place, but not all of the places in Malaysia is quite well known by everyone. So I don't agree with this statement. Do you agree with me, Sailesh?
I partially agree with you, but in my opinion, I feel like historical places are important in Malaysia, especially for the new generation, so that they get to know that before this British were in our country, and this is the place where they used to fight and do other stuff. So yeah, that's it. So now it's my turn. So I got 12. Oh, lucky me. 11, 12. Protective parents give a positive impact to children. I see the point, but sometimes protective parents are too controlling to their child, and sometimes their child cannot do like other teenager stuff, like go partying or go hanging out with their friends or going watching movie with their friends and other stuff. But protective parents do also have some positive things, like sometimes the children turn out to be much more better than his friends are. Sometimes their friends are smokers or like drink alcohol, but sometimes the children turn out in a positive way. Are you in the same page with me?
Yes, I'm in the same page of as you. I think the positive impact. I agree with that, because their children might learn something new, and they didn't do the thing that other children do, like you say, smoking, drugs, do something that wasting time. So
Is your card?
having a boyfriend or a girlfriend when studying is a good idea. Exactly. I agree that having a boyfriend or a girlfriend when studying is a good idea, because they can be they can be a motivation for us, or they can be a motivation for us. Example, good luck, I will give you this. How about you? What is your opinion about this?
I don't agree with you, because in my own experience, I saw my friends having boyfriends and girlfriends, and it's such a huge distraction to them. They cannot focus on their studies, and most of the time they're always busy with like phone calls with their partners, and wasting time like dating, wasting their money like buying gifts for their partners. So I think it's not the right time to date at the young age. So now it's my turn. I got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go back to 14. So I got communication in social media are easier to be done than face to face. Absolutely not. In my opinion, communication in social media makes us more antisocial. For example, like during the MCO, we spend most of our time with social media communication, and same like me, I spend my time a lot on Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook and so on, and I can say that it made me more antisocial. I don't like going out, and I socialize less outside than in the social media. So I think that communication, face-to-face communication, is the best way to communicate with people, because it made us more confident, and it can make us it can teach us to socialize more with people and know a lot more about the world outside. So are you on the same page with me?
I should be honest, actually I don't agree with you Nasuha, because face-to-face is more effective, as we can communicate with our relatives or someone that we don't know. Not actually don't know, it's something like we don't talk frequently, but rather than talking in speaking or communicating in the social media, we should face them face to face, because we can get to know them very well, and we can also create some bond relationships with them. So now it's my turn. I've got 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my card says students must sleep 8 hours a day. Absolutely, I think, because it is essential for students to have at least maximum time of sleep or to rest, because they spend a lot of hours, about 6 hours at school. So they should be having some rest, since they might have go to the tuitions or some do some revisions in their home. So yeah, I think students must have 8 hours rest a day. Are you on the same page with me, Sailesh?
Yes, Kirthi, I'm totally on the same page with you. I actually heard scientists say that actually sleeping 8 hours a day helps with your growth hormone. So when you get enough sleep, it helps you to grow more taller, and also your body will be more healthier. Okay, now it's my turn. I got 7. My card says endangered animals must be safe. Yes, I agree with that statement. Endangered animals must be safe because they are really unique and important in Malaysia. Example like tape. Actually, I once saw a tape in my house area, and I was excited actually. So that's why, in my opinion, I think endangered animal must be safe. Are you on the same page as me, Maulana?
Yes, I am, because I think that endangered animal must be safe, because if they when it's done, then the next generation won't know what their shape looks like, what their feature. Now's my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, teenager as young as 13 years old should be allowed to drive. I totally agree. I personally think that teenager as young as 13 years old should be allowed to drive, because it is easier for them to go to school or go to places like restaurant by their own. So I do agree with this statement. What about you, Nasuha?
For me, I don't agree with you, because in my honest opinion, I think that it's not safe for teenagers as young as 13 years old. But I think if they are 16 years old, maybe you can consider for teenagers around 16 years old to drive a car, because the older we grow, there's a lot more commitments we have. Like us now, we're 16 years old, and I think it's a good idea for us to learn driving a car.
Okay, so from today's lesson, what you guys learned are how to say you agree or disagree or partially agree about your friend's opinion, and in a polite way. And all of these sentence patterns that you've learned today are focused on B1 vocabulary and B1 sentence patterns. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, good job everyone. Okay, look at the camera and say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.